Kevin, you've announced your decision to retire from International Rugby League. I guess we should start off by asking, how you arrived at that decision.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been a long road. I don't think you ever know 100% whether you made the right call. I still believe I can play at that level, and certainly a big part of me still wants to have to face not being able to put that jersey on again and represent your country is a horrible thought, but I've tried to make it for the right reasons. I think the squad, in my opinion, is in great shape, and I thought we made some fantastic strides, certainly in the World Cup, but over the last 3 years under Steve's leadership in particular. But I feel now's the right time to plan and blood the next line for the next World Cup and give ourselves the best opportunity. From a personal point of view, I'm 34 in 2 weeks, and I'm aware of the demands of the game at sort of that age. So, I believe retiring from internationals will hopefully prolong and enhance my club career. And I love playing rugby league. I'd play it every day if I could, and so to retire from something is really difficult, but I think in the long term is probably the best for me, and it's a sad day, but like I said, hopefully I'll reap the rewards from it over the next couple of years with Leeds, and we'll see how things go.
How difficult a decision was it, particularly with what's coming up in the autumn? A series down in Australia and New Zealand, and a chance to win a major tournament. How difficult was it to put that to one side and think about yourself, I guess?
Yeah, it's tough. It's probably not in my makeup to be selfish either, so to have to do that has been really difficult, and I've sort of agonised over it for a number of months. On the back of the World Cup, I were adamant I was going to continue, and I think that possibly raised a few eyebrows. I think people expected me to retire after the back of the World Cup, but like I said, I still have a huge urge to play even now, having made the decision. I still think I'm capable of playing at that level, and with the carrot dangling of going to Australia and New Zealand and playing under Steve again and being a part of that group, which is a fantastic group to be a part of, to put that jersey on again, just a huge carrot dangling. But it's tough, I think, having seen how Jamie Peacock has been able to enhance and prolong his career. I suppose in many ways I hope to do the same. It's sad because I won't be touring again, and some of that camaraderie stuff you build together, especially how tight the group is now, makes it really tough. But I think I'm leaving it in great hands. I think we've got some fantastic players in that squad, some great juniors coming through, some lads who'll put their hand up, I'm sure, this time for the tour. And like I said, Steve's done a great job. The coaching team, the backroom team, the medical team is world class, and I'm pretty sure we're not too far away from success and some silverware. And I'll take great joy in knowing I've played a tiny part in some of that, hopefully in the coming few weeks and beyond. How
do you surmise your time in the international fold, if you like? What's your relationship been like with with International Rugby League, with your Great Britain side and with the England side?
Yeah, it's been mixed, really mixed. I think from 2000 to probably the end of the World Cup in 2008, I'd probably say disappointing. I was very much a squad player, a bit part player who filled in a variety of different roles, and understandably there were some fantastic players during that time, and the competition was very good, but like I said, disappointing. At the end of 2008, I weren't quite sure whether international rugby was for me, and I think it just shows you that sometimes you have to persevere at things and you have to keep at it, and I'm so glad I did, because 2009 was a huge step forward for myself in the Four Nations, and albeit at hooker. And then moving forward from there, certainly under Steve, I think the relationship we built up both sort of professionally and personally was fantastic. Playing under Jamie Peacock was brilliant, and I learnt so much from that. And then sort of the last couple of years being made captain was something I never thought would quite happen, something I'd always dreamt of and wanted to do as a kid. So to finally get the opportunity was, probably the best moment of my career, and leading that side out for the first time, is up there with any trophies you can win. To represent your country, to lead them out for the first time was something I'll never ever forget. So a mixed bag in all. Like I said, I'm so glad I persevered with it. I don't think anybody's career is all that rosy and just full of successes. I think you have to go through some tough times along the way, but certainly international wise it's tough, and it tests not only every facet of your game as a player, but I think it tests every part of your character as well, and I'm a better person, a better player, having been through all those different scenarios and experiences, and I feel very honoured as well that I've been able to represent my country, because I know just how much it means.
Is there a tinge of frustration there? I'm thinking in particular the more recent years, the Four Nations series over here and the World Cup, knowing what you know from the inside as to how close maybe you were to success on that stage.
Yeah, there's certainly some frustration. I think a lot of people will make their own opinions and will view us on results solely, and I understand that. But I know what it was like in 2000, I know what it was like in 2005, I know what it was like in 2008, I know where we're at now, and I think that's what makes it extra difficult, making the decision I have, because I feel we're very, very close, and the frustrations of the World Cup last year, getting knocked out in the semi was horrible, and that'll stay with me for a long, long time. But to take some positives from that, I think it's probably my best performance in an England shirt. And also I think the impact that game had on a lot of people. I think it reignited the love of English rugby again, and I think gone are the years where we've struggled for support, we've struggled to fill stadiums. Hopefully the next time England play on home soil, we'll fill a stadium out, and we'll get right behind the team, because it's massive to everybody involved, and the work that's gone in behind the scene to create the environment that's there now. The players have sacrificed so much and given up so much, and justifiably so. To represent your country, you have to do that, but it's a great environment, and I wish them all the best in the future, and like I said, I'm sure it won't be too long before we get our hands on some silverware.
As a curtain almost comes down on your international career, for many you'll be meeting later on tonight, it's maybe the start of a journey like yours. So, I guess you'll wish them all the well. And will you be a frustrated fan, do you think, watching later on in the year on the TV as they're down under?
Yeah, I've no doubt I'll struggle watching the games. I'll miss it. I know I'll miss it. But I'm sure they'll do a great job as well. I'm sure them young boys don't have any fear, and they'll come in and I think the beauty of it is some of these younger boys need to get some games under the belt playing against Australia and New Zealand. This tour will give them that opportunity, and it'll stand them in great stead for that World Cup that's in 2 or 3 years' time. So I'll certainly be frustrated and sad watching it, but I'm also a fan now as well, and I've got some good friends in that squad, in that camp. Certainly got some good friends in the backroom team as well, and I'll be more happier than anybody if we can go down there and win. So I'm sure the lads will do a great job.